I can introduce you to those loved ones who have passed away. Your parents, wife, brother, husband, child, or a friend. You want to meet them. So believe me, you are not entering that era, but you have entered it a long time ago. I don't want to go. I also had tears in my eyes when I saw a mother feeling her dead daughter. 5 years ago, Chinese TV MBC Life successfully brought a dead daughter in front of her mother. This may not be a big deal in virtual creation, but how did the child become emotional after seeing the crying mother? That is, the feature that only humans have. Let me give you an example of Taiwan 6 months ago. The parents were not able to digest the death of their young children. They took the support of technology. In no time, their dead daughter started chatting with them on the mobile phone. The same language, the same tone as that of their daughter. When they called, their daughter was alive in front of them. And she was talking in exactly the same way as if their daughter was alive again. And now she will never die. Is this magic?
This is AI, that is, artificial intelligence. So is AI only made to show dead people alive? No, it can also kill living humans. Scientist Stephen Hawking claimed that artificial intelligence will kill all humans. So has that time come or yet to come? Welcome to the AI war zone. Whenever wars start, tension arises. Countries prepare by increasing forces, recruiting new members, and buying weapons. Currently, there is tension in America, China, Canada, and Japan. Relationships are strained between Germany and France. The question arises, which will be the new superpower? This is not a traditional war. This is a war of intelligence, where the most powerful and artificial intelligence will shape the new world order. How much will the world change with this AI war? What does the real mind want to achieve from the imitation mind?
Before knowing this, we will have to understand AI. Surely you must have subscribed. Man made artificial legs, hands, nose, changed faces, replaced the heart. But what he could not make until yesterday was the human mind that had full control. Before knowing this, let's go back 70 years. Einstein said, "I do not know how the Third World War will be fought." Today, when the world has become so advanced that half the world can be destroyed by pressing a button, then why did Einstein take us back? The concept of artificial intelligence was shown in the Hollywood movie Terminator 48 years ago. Are they making these robots to replace humans? The movies that were made after that, Her, Zoo, Artificial Intelligence, Ex Machina, and many more.
The term artificial intelligence was used for the first time, marking a significant milestone in technology's evolution. What if AI robots could express emotions? Remember the film where a robot shows jealousy? In another story, a robot falls in love while caring for a sick wife, stirring jealousy that leads to conflict. But do these AI robots really have feelings, or do they simply mimic human responses? Imagine if you could transfer your mind back to your ancestors' bodies. What decisions would you make? Gen Z, can you grasp the impact of such decisions on the present world?
This AI concept of animus was given by Ubisoft, an American game development company. This concept has also been shown in movies. This theory is not a fact at the moment. At the moment, it is just a fiction. 400 years ago, this was also just a theory that machines can think. Back then, everyone would have called this fiction. If someone succeeds in making such an AI, that country will become a superpower as the war has already started. The concept of AI is 2,400 years old. Greek mythology mentions a god-made robot. In the 12th century, Ismail al-Jazari created the first robot. Later, René Descartes and Alan Turing laid foundations for AI. In 1960, this theory was about to change into a reality by John McCarthy.
In 1960, a conference at Dartmouth introduced the term artificial intelligence by John McCarthy. He launched the world's first AI language model, capable of outsmarting opponents in chess. Machines evolved, flying, floating, hearing, and ultimately thinking. Let's explore how India and Pakistan utilized AI in warfare, starting from the year 2021. In 2015, in California, a group of young innovators brainstormed to create a human-like artificial brain. These innovators aim to change the world with AI that thinks and solves problems like humans. Meet Sam Altman, a dropout of Yale University, president of Y Combinator and a dreamer. Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla and SpaceX, changed thoughts into reality and made an artificial brain. Greek Brookman, whose fingers code like flowing poetry. Together, they brought OpenAI to life. They envisioned a non-profit general artificial intelligence to benefit humans, not harm them. Elon Musk and Sam Altman announced a funding of $1 billion for OpenAI, keeping the AI course open. In 2018, they presented the first project GPT, which connects words and responds intelligently. November 30, 2022, marked the launch of GPT 3.5, entering a new era with 100 million users in just 2 months. But on November 17, 2023, news broke that Sam Altman was removed from OpenAI due to trust issues. In the next 5 days, the board had to decide on bringing Sam Altman back.
What happened in those 5 days was no less than a drama. It was a battle of power, money, and perception. The CEO of Microsoft announced that if Sam Altman isn't at OpenAI, they would recruit him. 700 employees threatened to resign if Sam was not called back. The company became an empire of money, politics, rebellion, and rancor. On November 21, 2023, the CEO's chair saw a drastic shift. The board who fired Sam Altman were ousted. In 2019, ChatGPT faced bankruptcy. Cash flow issues led to trouble, with key figures turning their backs. Elon Musk sought control over OpenAI, but the founders disagreed and left the company. After a year of turmoil, Microsoft stepped in with a $1 billion investment. Then another $10 billion followed the magic of GPT.
Google got scared. Apple also kept watching. Meta Llama brought AI. But when this person came to the field, OpenAI was deeply shocked. Let me direct you towards the countries. China takes steps daily to win the AI war while America resists a shift to prevent a new superpower. Donald Trump is investing $500 billion in private AI projects, after once deeming OpenAI and GPT as useless. China is building the world's largest tech park for AI research with a $2.1 billion investment, but America is a major obstacle. America placed over 50 Chinese companies on an export blacklist, restricting access to crucial microchips for AI. Despite restrictions, China achieved amazing results with just 10,000 old chips. More details on this later in the video. If China continues its AI advancements, GDP could grow 26% in 5 years, while the US will only see a 14.5% increase. Russia is America's biggest competitor. They have started a secret war against America and Europe, using cyber attacks with the help of AI. American AI drones actively track targets, even in movement. The Triton Sky nodes analyze data for precise strikes. Pakistan, in a swift response, proved itself capable of countering India with AI-powered warfare, breaking a 50-year perception. Pakistan's J-10C and JF-17 missiles are formidable with their two-way data link, allowing real-time guidance even after firing. The Wing Long 2 drones and Yeehaw 3 drone swarm confused Indian defenses, exploiting AI for effective tactical maneuvers. Pakistan's AI-guided anti-drone system effectively neutralized Indian attacks, proving reliance on intelligent systems can turn the tide. In America, drone technology extends to innovative solutions like ambulance drones, showcasing the multifaceted role of AI.
The U.S. Army aims to refuel without human intervention, thanks to AI tech monitoring logistics. Warriors can now access weapons, fuel, or food via AI drones, changing the battlefield forever. Welcome to the story where China's victories mean America's losses, a multi-billion-dollar tale. In 2015, 3 Americans gear up to create OpenAI while China's Liang Wenfeng launches a critical fund. Liang's high-flyer capital utilized AI algorithms to predict stock movements, changing the investment landscape. By 2019, extensive research on AI algorithms begins, setting the stage for something big. In 2021, Liang secretly procures thousands of GPUs, a strategic move to dominate AI. With just 200 resources under 30 years old and a mere $5.5 million investment, a new power rises.
How did they accomplish something this big in such limited resources? The investors in AI left astonished. If China can do this work in millions, then why are we spending crores of dollars? NVIDIA's 17% shares went down from $3.5 trillion to $2.5 trillion in just one day. OpenAI had already spent $15 to $20 billion, while hundreds of employees worked on AI. Elon Musk's Grok AI and robots can listen, speak, and perform tasks. Elon has named his robots Tesla Bot, later changed to Optimus, which can lift, walk, and even potentially take jobs. Elon predicts that there will one day be a robot in every household, functioning like a maid.
That time is just around the corner when another car will stop next to your car on the signal. But the driver will not be present. You will be left watching it, and it will run on green light without the driver. If you go to buy something, the front hand will be of a machine to give you something. The armies of the world will also be all machines. Remember, Elon said that for humans, AGI can be a bigger threat than an atom bomb. But the way the world has entered the AI war zone, tomorrow, there is a high probability that the world collides with its robots and technology and destroys everything. And then towards the end, humans are left to fight with only sticks and stones.